Samsung have dropped the third beta for One UI 7, and we have it here on this S24 Ultra, and on this one is beta 2. Let's compare the differences. Welcome back to SamMobile TV. You're here with Daniel. Bit of a different setup today. Kids are on school holidays and need to find a nice quiet space to record, and here we are. So left of me is the beta 2 on One UI 7, and to the right here is beta 3 on this S24 Ultra. I want to compare the differences and sort of see what Samsung have changed. So let's dive straight in. First one you're going to notice is the battery icon has been, I wouldn't say revamped, but it's been subtly changed. Whether that's a good change or a bad change, I'll leave it up for you to decide. But here on beta 2, you can see it's a little pill shape and it's sort of elongated and stretched out. Whereas here it's a little bit, I guess you could say, thicker, occupying less space this way, but definitely occupying more space this way. And that change has also made the text a little bit bigger as well. Whether that's Samsung's intention to make the text a little bit bigger, not too sure, but you can definitely see a change in that icon compared to what it was before. With that too is a new charging animation, or a slightly tweaked charging animation. But really the main change is that battery icon is a bit thicker. The next change is to do with the quick panel. Well, there's actually a couple of changes here, but let's start with the visual one. So when you swipe from the top right, that is still sort of the way you access the quick panel, at least for now. There is a tweak that I'll show you in a moment. But the expanded quick panel, which you can see sort of here, bump that brightness up, hey? What we can see is that there's actually more space between the toggles. So if I expand it out, you can see there that Samsung have put in a little bit more space in between the toggles compared to what was there on beta 2. They've just basically pushed the wider ones a little bit further to the edges, and that's realistically the main thing that they've done. Outside of that, it still looks and functions pretty much the same until you go to edit it. Now, when you go into the edit function and go into panel settings, you can see that there is now an option. Well, one, you don't have to go into this extra setting here to make it separate altogether. It's just there. But there is a quick panel on left side toggle. So what's going to happen here is you can actually just swipe down from the left side and the quick panel will come up as well, instead of it being on the right. So by default with One UI 7, it's a right swipe on the right side, whereas you can change it to the left. I imagine that's just going to be for different types of people, if they're left-handed or right-handed, and making it a bit easier for them to access it. The next one is a Galaxy. Oh, that's even confusing. I like it the other way. The Galaxy AI icon has gotten a little bit of a visual refresh. You can see it's quite flat in One UI Beta 2, whereas One UI Beta 3, Samsung have given it a bit of a nice sort of gradient. That kind of goes with the whole One UI 7 ethos of design, where apps sort of have this gradient. You can see Gallery, Internet, Galaxy Store. Now the Galaxy AI icon is going to have that similar kind of gradient as well. The next one is to do with the Now bar. Now bar. Samsung have put in this Now bar. This is One UI Beta 2 on the left here. And you can see all of the items that have toggles for it. Whereas in Beta 3, if we go into lock screen and AOD and into the Now bar, there's only 3 toggles there. Samsung have given a bit of an explanation for this. They have said that they are refining some of these features and making them sort of better, and they will be back for the full version of One UI 7 when that drops. But it is a bit alarming that they've had to remove a bulk of these Now bar live notifications compared to what was there before. Let's just take one, for example, voice recorder. Actually, we'll do, no, clock's still there. Let's go voice recorder. So if I go into the voice recorder here in One UI 7 Beta 3, and I start recording, if I exit out of that, the live notification still works at the top, but if I lock the screen, it's still there anyway. So the toggle's been removed, but the function still works. So there's absolutely no cause for panic, as you can see, because that is still a function that Samsung have got there. They just removed the toggle to turn it off. Hopefully those toggles come back, but it still works, which is a good sign. The next one is to do with the home screen settings. So if we go into the settings in the both beta here, you can see that the app and widget style, which was a separate menu, is now just prominently there at the top. So I don't need to go in and add an extra menu or access an extra menu. It's just going to be there. And you can see it's the same. It functions virtually exactly the same as it did before. You now just have less steps to access it, and it's quite prominent. So when you go to home screen settings, it'll be the first thing that you see, which is good. Now, I usually operate my phone with no sound, so I wasn't really into the whole animation sounds and effects, but apparently there's a new fingerprint unlocking sound. So if I turn the sound on, and then I might need to turn off do not disturb just to really make sure. There's a locking sound that's quite cool and a nice unlocking sound. Nice if you are into sounds and animations and that sort of thing. Now look, aside from those sort of changes, there's probably some real subtle stuff throughout, but we are not too far away from One UI 7 fully going live, especially as Galaxy Unpacked has now been announced. So make sure you hit subscribe to SamMobile TV. Go check out our website for all the latest Samsung news and reviews, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks.